Hello everyone, welcome to math class. This is not my preferred way of meeting, of course. We're going to do the best we can while we're here, and I appreciate the fact that you're watching this. And yeah, I won't have an intro for the next 5 videos, but I'm Jennifer Medlin, and here we go. So in chapter 4, we are solving systems of equations by graphing. Now, I know that we covered this section before, but we're going to cover every section in chapter 4, so you get a recap. So if you're going to solve a system of equations by graphing, first thing you need to do would be to put the equations into slope-intercept form, which of course you know is y equals mx plus b. Then for each line you can identify the slope, which is m, and the y-intercept, which is b. And then to graph, you're going to start at 0b, and then you're going to use the slope, which is rise over run. And then at that point, you're going to determine where the lines intersect, and then you're going to state the solution. So the first example I'd like you to try is the one written right here. Y equals 3/4 x minus 2, and x plus y equals 5. And notice that the first equation is already in slope-intercept form, and the second equation you're going to need to solve for y to put it into slope-intercept form. So take a second while I erase the board, and we'll see what you can do. This is just like in class. I'm erasing the board, making a mess, but this should be good. No sound effects. Okay. Oh, much better, much better. Not really better at all, but we'll pretend. Okay. So. Okay, so let's take a look at our first line. Y is 3/4 x minus 2. So in this case, the slope is 3/4, and the y-intercept is 0, -2. So I'm going to start at 0, -2, which of course is on the y-axis, and the slope is positive 3/4. So you're going to go up 3 into the right 4. And then you're going to graph your line. Y is 3/4 x minus 2. Okay. The other line, we'll call it the blue line. X plus y is 5. This line is not in slope-intercept form. So we're going to solve for y by subtracting x from both sides. And you'll have y is the opposite of x and 5. Now, the slope of that line, the coefficient is -1. As a fraction, would be -1/1. The y-intercept is 0.5. So we're going to start at 5 on the y-axis. And your slope is down 1 to the right 1. So we're going to go down 1 and to the right 1. And then we're going to graph that line. And that is the line, y is the opposite of x plus 5. So to recap, you put the line into slope-intercept form if it's not already in slope-intercept form. You identify the slope. You identify the y-intercept, which of course is on the y-axis. You start at 0b, and then you use the slope to graph. The blue line was not in slope-intercept form. I solved for y by subtracting x from both sides, and I have y is the opposite of x plus 5. The slope of that line is -1/1. The y-intercept is 0.5. So you start at 5 on the y-axis, you go down 1 into the right 1. Now, the last step, we need to state the solution for the system. The solution for the system is 0b. I said that wrong. It's not 0b. What is the solution for this system? It would be this point right here where the two lines intersect, and the coordinates of that point are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 for y. So 4, 1 is the solution. And that is the method that you use solving systems of equations by graphing. Thank you.